Within Torfaen, we do things a little bit differently when dealing with companies. It could be an established company already in the authority. It could be an inward investor looking to come into the authority. What we tend to do is work with those companies to really look at what they need to take their business forward. So it could be initially looking at growth, so it could be looking at appropriate units or offices, looking at change of usage that might be appropriate or planning applications. We can also as well then look at funding and how they're going to fund that growth or that startup business or that inward investment. So the way in which we do this is work with the company to bring all the other elements, our signposting, into one room. So instead of just giving a telephone number to a company to ring to organise a meeting themselves, we will actually facilitate that meeting. So instead of them going off and having maybe 5 or 6 different meetings, which obviously time is precious, we can actually orchestrate that around one table so they've got everybody there that they need to speak to help their business. That could be ranging from Finance Wales, it could be Business Wales with funding, it could be Welsh Government, it could be export, it could also be training and through the employability teams or through the job centre or careers. And at that meeting, they can really get to know and really sort of publicise their business and what they need. And hopefully from that and from what we've seen is that bond and that link is then built up with those companies. So then from that meeting, they will then go off and really develop that relationship and help that company, but also keep everybody in the loop. So it's not just a quick hit. We're not just there for one meeting. We're there to mentor and support that company. And as that company grows or comes into the authority, what we'll look to do is help maximise their marketing. So we will use our comms team and our marketing officers to help them market the business. So that might be through editorial, through newspapers, it could be through video, it could also be through our websites and our social media, Twitter or Facebook. So we will try and do everything we possibly can to help that company flourish and grow within Torfaen, and hopefully encourage more businesses to come into the authority, and also maybe even network and link companies up when it comes to sourcing. For instance, we had a company coming into the authority, one of their products, they needed boxes. We've already got a box company within Torfaen. They wasn't aware of them, but they linked them up, and literally they're sort of a mile or 2 down the road. So obviously it helps them with carbon footprint and so forth. So for us, it's more than just being business support. We are there for the long term and to help that company. Our time is not limited. We're there for the low maintenance companies and the high maintenance companies. And that really is very satisfying for us to see a company grow and expand and employ. But also as well, for the company's point of view, we make everything much more streamlined. So it cuts down on time and just ringing around. And when you've got a company, you haven't got time to mess about and to take hours off on the phone. You need to be there making money, and hopefully we can help that. And if there's an inquiry or the most oddest of requests, we will try and find out. If we don't know, then hopefully we know somebody who does. So for us, we're there to help the company, whatever type they are.